Hello and welcome back to The Rootrees Are Dead. Let's see, it's been a few days since I played last, so let me get my bearings here. Alright, we almost have some stuff over here. We're missing Robber's occupation. I don't remember why I thought this was the right picture, but I'm gonna assume that's correct. And that is probably correct as well then. We're actually pretty... Alright, we need 4 now, don't we? Shit. Right, did we get any new evidence? I don't think so. So what are we doing here? Right, the whole brother trouble stuff. Right, and this is where we got the baby picture. We never actually searched for this. This might just be a name for the picture, but... Aha! The Laugh Lounge Comedy Club hosts several fundraisers throughout the year, but the most famous one seems to be Joke-O-Lantern, which happens every Halloween. Comics and patrons are encouraged to wear costumes, and it seems the person with the best costume wins a voucher, which can be redeemed for 5 pounds of buffalo wings. There is a 2-drink minimum and a zero tolerance policy for heckling. Every year we tell people not to heckle the comics, and every year someone ends up getting kicked out. Well, that didn't really help much, did it? Wait. She's at a... Hang on. She's at a comedy club? I mean... It doesn't really help, does it? We're still missing this. Bonnie Hudson, that's like the last thing. Oh, and Angelica Morden, I guess. Okay, we're missing a lot here, actually. Why do I have Gwendolyn here? Morden. Oh, right, Zacharias Morden. Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking this is the Morden line, but they took the Hudson name. Did we figure out the last name for these guys? I think we did, right? Was it Madsen? We have a few. 4. Which would make sense. And we have both Ernest Jr. Right, one of these is Ernest Jr. Because Ernest is right here. But we don't know if which one is which. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna learn anything from just staring at this corkboard here. I guess we're back to looking around. Okay, I notice this page still has like a high number. And right here talks about Eli C, which we do have pinned here. Can't remember why. Probably something to do with this. We got that from there, I assume. But we have Clancy and Edward, which I assume has to be... She has to mean her other brothers. Right? See, are there Rootrees? We have Clancy Jr. Oh my god. Okay, this has to be Clancy Jr. And this has to be Edward then. Oh. We have Edward pinned somewhere else. Where? I don't think it's confirmed, so... Down here. Is this actually confirmed? I don't think so. How do we get Jack? Yeah, I mean, anyway, she can't mean the baby, right? So I'm just gonna put Edward up here instead. There we go. Is there any Rootrees left that I can put here? Christina and Tessa. I guess we don't know if this is boy or girl, huh? We don't. Right. But wasn't one of these like... I mean, Tessa? From Tessa Green? Just put that there for now. Okay, what do we do with this information then? Oh, that actually confirms this. Kinda, we're just missing a picture. Actually, we could actually get a lock-in. No, we can't. If this is right, we have 1. And we need 4. Well, shit. But can we figure this out? Let's see. This is from the next generation. Do we know which is which? Red hair. Haven't I put this already? Yeah. I wish it told me right here if I have... Oh, I guess if I can click on it, I can zoom to it. So we have these three. Who's this then? Isn't this Lauren? That's alright. Has the same kind of hair. She kind of has same kind of dress as well. Oh, not really. But it's gotta be Lauren. There's no other, no more women here. Right, so which men are we actually missing? They're all her brothers. I guess. Are they the only... Yeah. They're all her brothers. So I'm guessing this is the youngest then. Which one looks more like a professor? I want to say this guy just because of the glasses, but doesn't really make sense. I don't know what the other guy did anyway. Well, we can just put them in and then maybe swap them around if it's wrong at some point. Well, we can try searching for these guys. Nothing on Edward. And nothing on Clancy Jr. Cool. How the hell do we find these guys? You know, I'm really tempted to just take a hint. Just to know where to search. But I'm gonna keep looking here. Just for a bit. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. Oh, we have already done this, haven't we? Where's Ernie Jr.? Do we not have an Ernie Jr.? No. Ernest Jr. Right, it's Sam's kid. Ernie Jr. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. Do we have a Gwyneth left? We do. Yeah, it's Gwyneth and what was it? Ernest? Ernie. Here's the EC and Mr. Miller. I assume we don't have these names. No, it says like we have to like type them in manually, right? Yeah, it has two names that must be typed in manually. Which is EC and Mr. Miller. It's gotta be. You know what? I'm actually gonna add a note. No, I'm not. I'll remember. So I wonder, do these guys must be part of the Free Spirits then. Can I figure out which is which? We're missing a man and a woman. We have 3 women. There's actually no man here. That's not locked in. Which is concerning. What? I guess he just wasn't part of the photo? No. Gwyneth M. Ernie. Wait, Ernie Jr.? Is that who we're looking for? Yeah. Ernest Jr. Is there another Ernie Jr.? I don't think so. Wait, what? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, how have I not clicked on this guy? Are you kidding? Well, that's Ernie Jr. Guaranteed. Is that his sister then? Wow, how lucky is that? That I didn't click on this guy when I was choosing between these two. That's weird. It's not in order here, right? No, definitely not. Okay, again, I wish I could take this picture and put it together with Ernest Jr. somewhere, but I can't do it because I would have to know. This guy's, or this person's spouse has an actual picture. This person does not. Does that mean? I don't know what that means. Shit. You know what? Let's just... Several people related to the campaign mailer. Yeah, I have noticed the 5 here, but there are several people related to the campaign mailer. Are there? I mean, we already have these 2 people locked in. Wait, who's CM? Who is CM? Carolyn Morden. Probably. Stephanie Jones. We have here. Should I go to the Butler County Times? I feel like we've done this. What? Yeah, but we even highlighted stuff here. Yeah, there's nothing new here. What about this guy? Brian Jones. Aha, I don't think we've seen this before. There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. But still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere. Or search for us online. Oh, I will. Printing company, according to the website, has existed. Yeah. It even has frames. The website lists the address, hours, and a few examples of clients. Clients? Stephanie Jones, Roottree Candy Company, Butler County Miracle Network, Roottree Motors. Okay, we have some stuff here. Butler County School District, Butler Summer Theater. Okay. We have this, we have this. Do I search for this Butler County? Located outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As a side note, a video game called The Roottrees Are Dead was once set in Butler County. And it turns out the creator never lived in or near Butler County. Or even had any connection to Butler. Okay, thanks for that. Miracle Network. We have probably searched for this before. Actually, we can check. If I go to history, it does show up. Wait, the search produced evidence. Oh yeah, we got the flyer from here, right? Why does it show up on the top then? I thought... Oh, whatever. Okay, Roottree Motors. That's probably just help with that guy, maybe. You find a hit for Roottree Motors. You don't find any trace of them on the internet. I mean, that's gotta be this guy, right? The mechanic. Okay, what else? Butler County School District. Nothing. Butler Summer Theater. Set contribution for Children of Eden. Okay, let's start with this. Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense. As it is not summer currently, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcement about performances in 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names is relevant. Below the cast, it lists the crew, and 2 things stands out. Posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic and Print, and choreography by November Studios. Local dance school advertised lessons for ballet and jazz. Oh. Well, is that a dead end as well? It seems so. Okay, Children of Eden. Musical with songs by Steven Schwartz. A game designer by the name of Jeremy Johnston really likes it. Realized it could kind of fit timeline-wise with the game he was making, and decided to use it instead of something fake as a kind of Easter egg. You'll need to check it out, but if you do, I like... Wait, is this... This is some fourth wall shit? Also, if you haven't already, you should check. You should hit the back button and go back to Jones. What? Wait. Wait, is this a real thing? I gotta look this up. It is a real thing. So this is a fourth wall break, I guess. Okay. The hardest part of love, lost in the wilderness. I don't think it's my cup of tea, but all right. You should probably search for whoever was performing in it. Didn't I do that? Wait, shouldn't this be here? How am I supposed to know who performed in it? Huh? Choreography by November Studios. But none of the cast seems relevant. What? But shouldn't I be able to find this poster? Hang on. Actually, let's go Children of Eden and let's check in here. Shit. Okay, what about this? Butler Summer Theater. There we go. They perform and play musicals. Hundreds of mentions of their performances. But can I get this thank you message? And list the names of the shows they performed. As of this year, it mentions they have a website. Yeah? What? Can I get this flyer somehow? Yeah, I think Brian Jones's business clients have a relevant name. Haven't I searched for everything here? I mean, this is like one of the first things we searched for. Didn't we? We probably searched for this one as well. Gwyneth Anderson. I mean, should I search for this in here as well? Oh, here we go. There's an ad for Roottree Motors in the paper. It seems Roottree Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. An ad for Roottree Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently has been changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad has been added to your evidence. Wait, what did it say? Wilkins Motors. We have a... Hang on. We have Catherine Wilkins. Let's have a look. A Roottree Motors ad advertises that the former name of Roottree Motors was Wilkins Motors. Wilkins Motors is still the same family business, but has joined the Roottree family. Right, so Catherine Wilkins is someone's spouse. Hang on. Could that be her? Because then, like, he's a mechanic, he worked for the family business. Let's read. We have a new name, but we're still the same family business. We've joined a sweeter family. Can I call this number? I don't know. Did we... Alright, there's more here. A Roottree Motors ad. Roottree Motors are the local family mechanic. It's the same ad, kinda. Okay, none of these have any intuition, but this one does. Tessa Roottree. Our newest fixer. Okay. Could that be her then? mechanic. Says that Roottree Motors has been around for 50 years. It's a family business, and also Tessa Roottree, the nurse fixer, learned all there is to know about cars from her Roottree Motor parents. Okay, so Catherine is probably this then. Cool. Okay, is that it? Could I get anything else from that? Unclear. So, is there even any Rootrees left, Christina? Okay, so what? We have 1, 2. Oh, that's just 2, huh? Actually, maybe 3. This might be the wrong pictures. We don't know this guy's occupation. Even though they've talked about him a bunch. Eli C. No, wait. Yeah, Eli C. Lauren talks about him in here. But there's nothing about his occupation. She visited family in her diary. Should be able to use that to fill in another relative. She visited family. What? In her diary in the old one? During the summer where I went to stay with her, Gwyn, and Aunt Margot. She gotta be Margolite. Even tried to dye my hair blonde. That doesn't really give me shit though of her occupation. Hairdresser? Is that even a thing here? It is. But seems like a stretch just because she wanted to. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in. She's the first Roottree woman to be anything other than a housewife. That's fucking huge, actually. Let's wait with that one. So she was a housewife. Oh. Was that 4? I guess it was. Booyah. We can probably fill in housewife here. Well, she... what? She was an author. Farmer. This gotta be housewife too then. Right? You know what? I feel like we already have 2 more, so we might as well push on and see if we can get another lock here. Even though I think that was the end of that thread. Let's see. Lauren was one of her brother's occupation in her diary. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. One of her brother's occupations. Let's have a skim through this then. We have this architects, preachers, and lawyers. But that's talking about the 5 pieces. Clancy volunteered. Oh, that got locked in actually. I thought the picture was wrong. He's a professor though. Yeah, instead it ended up going to SAC, right? Oh, wait, Easy and John. We actually have... That's gotta be Miller then. John Miller? Wait, EC. That's... Okay, we literally have this guy's name now. Clancy swore when he... on his way to work. Wait, is Clancy the guy we already... Yeah, we already have. Yes. Shit. My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. Pop seem to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department. Lawyer? Lawyer. Maybe. Okay, well that should be 3 then. 1, 2, if that picture is correct, of course. 3. Yeah, 1 more. Okay. Look at this. Could this be Kim LaRue? Because these guys are called Rafferty LaRue, right? And Clark Rafferty is the father. So what, he has got together with another sister? What the hell, man? Okay. Well, that doesn't lock us in, unfortunately. You know what? Hail Mary guess? Housewife. Hell yeah, dude. I guess Housewife is just a good guess for for the older generation. Well, she was isn't she in Free Spirit generation? That's fine. And it was Kim LaRue as well. Nice. Only 8 left, and yeah, only 8 left. Cool, maybe we can get that done next time. So this is gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.